Good morning everyone, I'm Stu.
I'm Sarah, and welcome back to the 300 Bird Challenge.
We're trying to see 300 birds before the end of the year, and it's running down to the wire, isn't it? We need just under 20 more birds, and we've only got just over a month and a half to go. It's going to be tight. We're at one of our favourite spots this morning. Stay tuned, we'll tell you where that is after this. Okay guys, welcome back. Sarah, where are we this morning?
Colonel Sam Smith Park.
Possibly the most visited location in all of our videos. It is a favoured spot of ours. It's on the west end of Toronto, just on the lake shore overlooking Lake Ontario, so it's a pretty popular spot for waterfowl and seabirds. Sarah, what has been reported here this morning?
Well, yesterday Northern Shrike and American Pipit were seen, so that's why we've headed here today.
Also, Western Grebe would be pretty cool to see. We have already, surprisingly, seen that this year. It'd be cool to see that again too. But you know how birding goes. It doesn't always turn out with the birds that you're looking for, but we'll give it a go, see what we can find this morning. Let's take a look, guys. We begin with a peek over near the yacht club where the shrike was last reported, although these birds do tend to roam. Meanwhile, in the marina opposite, we saw some gadwall and other waterfowl, including some American coots. And there are plenty of red-breasted mergansers around at this time of year, the spiky hairstyles of the waterfowl world. Okay, no joy on the Northern Shrike. Talk about a nemesis bird. We've had a few near misses with that one this year so far, but we'll keep trying for it. We've just seen that a Purple Sandpiper has been reported at Wimbrel Point, so we're going to head there now. The Purple Sandpiper was an exciting prospect because it would be a lifer and it's a rare bird in Ontario. We made our way towards Wimbrel Point, but carefully, because American pipits sometimes show up here, but they are really easily flushed and we need to capture birds on camera for it to count. A bird shot out, but just a tree sparrow, not quite the drama we were hoping for. But then we saw the Purple Sandpiper, lifer. Really good looking bird this. They're named for the purple sheen that you can see in the feathers when you view them very close up. They breed in the summer in the Arctic, and most spend winter on the North Atlantic coast. Sorry for these short clips, I had a bit of a camera issue this morning. Hopefully we'll see another Purple Sandpiper another time. Okay guys, I was starting to worry it was going to be a bit of a bust because we've seen American pipits at Wimbrel Point and we were secretly hoping they'd be there. We did of course miss the Northern Shrike, but we've just stumbled across a Purple Sandpiper that was reported earlier this morning. That's a lifer, as I would have mentioned. Really pleased to see that. It's a bonus bird. It's a pretty good looking bird. Sarah, what did you think of that Purple Sandpiper?
Quite handsome with his orange legs and orange and black bill, and moving around quite cutely, so yeah, good views.
Yeah, pretty dapper looking shorebird. Really happy to get that. Today hasn't been a bust so far. We're going to take a look around and see if there's anything else interesting here. Stay tuned, guys. As we were filming that last talking bit, someone pointed out this merlin to us. Looking out from Sam Smith Point didn't yield much of interest to begin with, mallards and other common species plus a red-necked grebe. But then we suddenly saw a snow bunting flitting about on the rocks. And then two of them. Unfortunately, I'm having the same short clips issue with my camera. I'm afraid we're gonna have to leave Colonel Sam Smith Park to resolve this camera issue. Well guys, we didn't see the pipit, We didn't see the northern shrike and we didn't get subsequent looks at the western grebe either, but you can't plan for birding because what we did get is a lifer in the purple sandpiper, and we've just had good looks at a snow bunting too. Probably our best looks at snow bunting ever, in isolation anyway, kind of one or two on their own on the rocks there. Back in January we saw a huge flock of them flying across the sky, really kind of spectacular views of those in the kind of frozen tundra of January, which is coming again soon as we head towards December. Can't wait. Anyway guys, that's all we've got time for at Colonel Sam Smith Park. Just had a couple of spare hours, but we are off work tomorrow on Monday and we're going to get some birding in tomorrow, so we're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned, we'll be back after this. Hi everyone, it's a new day. We're going to try and find some new birds. We're at McLaughlin Bay because my friend Jason here, who's been in the videos before, says that there have been pipits here. He saw about 8 of them a few days ago, so we're going to see if we can add some of those to our bird count. Stay tuned, it's going to be quite windy, but I'll talk you through our sightings. We went straight for the beach between Darlington Provincial Park and McLaughlin Bay. We've been here lots lately, so let's skip the map this time. A pretty windy, choppy day down on Lake Ontario, so it's tough keeping the camera steady, but here goes. Lots of scorp out on the water, with the occasional redhead mixed in. Large flocks of the scorp moved across the lake. A couple of spots that are normally good for pipits didn't work out for us on such a windy day. The pipit remains a nemesis so far this year. Where the mossy rocks are exposed on the shore of the lake, you can sometimes get lucky with shorebirds. We watched these dunlin for a while. This species looks similar to the white-rumped sandpiper, which would be a lifer. One primary difference in non-breeding plumage is the white rump they're named after, which is most visible when they're in flight. Of course, when you want birds to fly away when you're filming them, that's when they refuse to do it. They did eventually flush off camera, and we're pretty sure that all 12 birds that we saw today were dunlin. Brief views of a white shorebird mixed in with the dunlin here, before they fly off. Thankfully it landed on the nearby rocks. This is a sanderling. Remember that rare purple sandpiper from yesterday? What's going on? Here's another one. Jason gets all the credit for this find. He's the first person to have spotted this individual, causing an eBird alert to be sent out once we all reported that we'd seen it. We're happy to have gotten a second chance at being able to film the purple sandpiper for a bit longer this time. Like yesterday's purple sandpiper, this bird's attention was devoted to foraging on the mossy rocks, which were attracting small vertebrae. The beauty of living and birding in the Great Lakes region is that these bodies of water are so massive, unfathomably large to my British frame of reference, that they may as well be small oceans, attracting tons of shorebirds and a few seabirds. Bit of a shorter video this week, but we'll see you again as soon as we can. Guys, not even a peep of a pipit, but we did see some peeps out on the shore. We got a few dunlin out there as mentioned, and we also got purple sandpiper. You wait for one to come along and then you get two. We got one yesterday, it was a lifer for us, but also a lifer for Jason and a new Durham bird for him. Jason, what did you think of that bird?
That was just cool to see a lot of dunlin, and then one stuck out to me, so I gave it a quick look and I called out purple sandpiper, and I was glad that Sarah was there to confirm it, and we got a few pictures as well, so that's great.
Yep, Jason's trying to see as many birds as he can in Durham County, so it's another one for him to his list, pushing towards that top 10 e-birders in the Durham region. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. Please do all the things I usually ask you to do. Please like the video, leave us a comment, and best of all, if you're not subscribed, please hit the red subscribe button followed by the bell icon. Thanks again for watching. See you again soon. Saxon Bog coming soon, but we've probably got a few more Ontario trips before then. Happy birding. See you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.